Okay, hi. Haven't been doing any updates for a while because, just didn't feel like it and been down. I just got back from the dental place and these are my new teeth. See? But they're just testing right now because, of course, the implants are still here. That's why, my lower one's higher up and it's not stable at all. They just want me to practice, I guess, talking with it and seeing where the sores are going to be, because I might have a lot of sores, so they can maybe relieve some places. I just can't wait till they heal this, because then they'll snap in the bottoms. The bottoms are always the hardest. The tops are fitting extremely well. I don't have to use any glue and they just won't come out. It's great. I can pull at it and it doesn't come out. It's really cool. I never had that before. And as many of you know, I've never been able to eat with my dentures. And I've had them since I was 23, and at the end of the month, on the 29th, I'll be 27. That's a big number, I don't like it. But whatever, yeah, so this is just testing for now. They look great, and yeah, I just keep biting this side here. Not intentionally, but they'll notice that, hopefully, and fix it. But I did get some private messages from people that are, kind of scared they're going to be maybe getting dentures too, and they would like to know. Some are just getting tops, some may be getting bottoms, some may be getting the whole deal. And, well, I'm going to explain to you some stuff, some tricks that I do, what works for me, and what works for some other people, I guess. So I'm going to use my old dentures as a reference because I don't really care about them. They don't do anything for me. They never did, actually. Just meant for looks. So these are my old ones. You guys have seen me wear them. Now, when it comes to dentures, one thing that your dentist may not tell you, mine didn't, is once all your teeth are removed, your jawbone and your top bones start to disintegrate, disappear, vanish. Now, I was lucky. I caught it in time a couple months ago. Not even a month ago, but I caught it, like, I got March 1st with my surgery, and I had enough bone in my lower, but I don't have enough bone in the top for implants. So if I ever want implants in the top, I'm going to have to do bone grafting. Very painful. I mean, the first one was painful enough, and there was no bone grafting. So, yeah, and that's a lot of money, too. But so far, the tops are good, so let's knock on wood and hope they stay that way. So what happens when you wear dentures if you don't have implants at the bottom? You see how wobbly these are? This is exactly what they're doing in your mouth, right? Because there's nothing holding them. You have nothing at the bottom there, right? Whereas the tops, they have this flat part here, right? So you can put glue or something, and then when you're chewing food, this thing is all over the place, right? Because and what happens is this lifts up, you get food underneath it, and it hurts, and it's just very unpleasant. I mean, it doesn't make that sound. But, yeah, it's just very rocky and unstable. So, if you're going to get the bottoms, it's always wise to go for implants. They say to use glue. Glue does not work for the bottoms. The second you sip water, coffee, if you drink that, or tea, anything, liquid, it's gross. It is. Because the stuff they give you for glue in the stores is just nasty. I have a few examples, my favorite ones I'll show you, and the ones I hate. Normally, you only should use glue for the tops. That's where it should be, because the bottoms really, it's not going to stay. It's just not. Tops are the easiest. So if you're getting tops, you're very, very lucky. Just tops. Because they often, without glue, like mine right now, no glue whatsoever, and they are tight. Can't get them out right now. We figured a way to get them out later, but very tight fit, which is great. So, okay, now most people obviously keep them in cool water. That's what I do. I keep them in, like I brush them, obviously with a special brush for dentures. I use any toothpaste, doesn't really matter. Brush them and brush the insides, and make sure you get rid of all the dirt and junk food, crap, whatever you've eaten, or drank, in my case. And put them in cool water for the night. And usually what I would do is I take up all, you know, one of these things and just shove one in for the night until I wear it. Then the next day, rinse it off, good to go. So there's no stains on my teeth when they fell. Anyways. So, some of them, I'm going to use paper for this. I was using other stuff, but let's try using paper. Maybe paper will have a better effect. Different types of glue. There is Poly Grip. This stuff tastes gross, and it doesn't stick. It tastes nasty, even once it dries. This is an example. Obviously, you wouldn't put this much, but I've combined. You put some on your dentures, just say, and you would spread it around, and then you would just say, you know, hold it close. This is just say your dentures, right? Holding it for like, I don't know, a couple seconds, 30 seconds maybe, depends, you know, how long it takes for the person. For me, it would not stick, so I'd just be grinding my teeth together really hard. And then it's supposed to stick, but as you can see, it just opens. So I don't know, I'm going to see if I use this on my dentures. Would it stick? You know how they do those stupid commercials where the Polydent is so strong that it stays? And it doesn't stay. So yeah, there is... I'm going to see if it would stay. Okay, there. It almost stayed. But that's, yeah, and it tastes nasty. And then it comes in other flavors, right? Like, that really matters. It still tastes nasty. There's this one, Polygrip Extra Hold. This one's even extra strong, so we'll see. I'll actually use it on my denture. It's pink, and it tastes really gross. Ugh. And, say we'll use one of these, and just say, because I don't want to get my fingers all gross. So, we'll hold it there. See how well it sticks. Didn't ever do well for me. See, I'm pushing hard together. And there it goes. It sticks a bit better. But as soon as you get it wet, look, that came off way too easy. That came off, I mean, come on. No glue. Denture not fitting, there, see? But my favorite, if I have to get the extra hold, because sometimes you do. You just very self-conscious. I know I am. You pour just a little bit of this. Like, I use water, obviously, in between, but I would put a little bit of this, a little bit empty. This is a powder of Polygrip. And this one actually gives you a really strong hold. When the woman, unless she doesn't wear dentures, obviously, she put tons of it. She was just pouring it on, and then what people don't realize is this stuff kind of helps, but it sticks to your actual gums after you pull it out. So once I pull this thing out, yeah, I'm gonna clean it, but you gotta think all this stuff is stuck to my roof of my mouth, going down the throat. Really gross. Not cool. So those are a couple. Other people say this stuff works great, Sea-Bond. No, not for me. You get a bunch of them, and you gotta get it wet, of course. Of course, you gotta cut it to fit your denture. You can even rip it into little pieces. That's what I would do. And you gotta get it wet. You place it where you want, you know, how you want it to. And same deal. It doesn't stick. You know, you can put it on there, and of course it's gotta be wet. And then you put it against your mouth and stuff. And I don't care for it. Maybe it'll work for you. Not sure. But of course you're always going to get, no matter what, you're always going to get sores, rain dentures. So that's why it's good to take them out sometimes and let your mouth relax. Rinse your mouth with some sort of a mouth rinse, and your dentures, put them in water, or brush them, wash them off good with a special brush. They gave me a special brush, it's in my backpack. And, yeah, you just put them in cold water. And if you want to slap in one of those Polydents for the night, that's what I do, so there's no stains. Of course, always, it will